we are meant to be live. Hey, we've been so serious these past few days, so I was like, no, let's have a game day, man. Let's have a day where we play a game. When last did we play a game? Malume Kutso. How are you, my brother? How are you doing? Um, just making sure, one last check, and then I can start the show. Let me just see. Okay. I think we are good. Pella, this is your Shandis, Malume Kutso. Today's show is your Shandis. I know you're really good at this stuff, man. I know you're really good at this stuff. Welcome, everybody, to the Overthinking Football Show. My name is Jos Bukwena. I am your host. This show is on every Monday to Friday, 12:30 in the afternoon, and Monday to Wednesday at 8 p.m. we do a night show. Today we're going to be doing a watch along of the Tshwane Derby. They're calling it the Tshwane Derby. We've got Sundowns versus eSuperSport. So we're going to be watching that together at 7:30. If you want to watch any of the previous shows, we had some incredible discussions last night about should old players be the ones that should be in charge of SAFA. You know, our coaches, our staff, are those people good at, our technical directors, are they good at giving clubs a culture that you can get to, and how do they sign players? Very, very great episode that we had last night. If you want to watch it, they are available on Facebook and on YouTube in full. If ever you've watched the show and you've wondered, how do I add my voice to the show? Just know that you have to join me while I'm live on TikTok. Follow the account. Then there'll come a time where I'll tell you that we can open up the lines. And then you'll be able to join in and add your voice to the show live. Especially today. Today we're doing the PSL draft. I'll explain just now. Also, tomorrow, we're going to be doing a watch along of Ibanyana Banyana. Banyana, I believe it's against Burkina Faso. They will be playing tomorrow. So we're also going to watch that game along with everybody, and then we'll go from there. But thank you guys so much for joining. Let me just make sure that the other platforms are running as the other platforms are running. So, this is the PSL draft. The PSL draft is very, very simple. It's very, very simple. I'm going to get a panel of 4 people. Then, including myself, we're each going to take turns, one by one, picking teams, right? So we're going to go one by one and pick PSL era teams. And the rules are very simple. You're only allowed 3 players from each team. So you can't have 3 Kaizer Chiefs players or 4 Kaizer Chiefs players. You can only have 3. Right? Then, if you do need to free up space for one of the popular teams, what you do is that you can change somebody. So the example I always give is Monique Josephs has played for Ajax Cape Town and has played for Pirates. So when we do this game, you can switch him mid-game. You're only allowed it twice. You can switch him mid-game and say, no, actually, I'm going to go with Monique Josephs from Ajax Cape Town, which frees up a spot for Orlando Pirates. Please remember that it is PSL era. PSL era. I've got a poll that's going to run. That's going to tell us who's winning according to the people in the comments. So without further ado, let me start it. I'm going to open up multi-guest. Remember that you have to be following me in order to join in. And a button at the bottom of your screen that says multi-guest should appear right now, and you'll be able to jump in, and we can start the game. Let's see. Who's here? Okay. Kumo. Malume Kutso, you've won one of these things. While we get 2 more players, you've won one of these things. Tell me, how do you win this, my brother? Welcome.
Yeah, no, you can't do it twice. Kila one. I flunked it. I don't think Nalistasha Sundowns.
Let me see if Kumo's there. Kumo, are you ready, my guy? Are you ready?
Yeah, of course. What's up?
I'm good. PSL draft. Let's see who picks the best team. I just want to first get you guys all in.
Okay, it's fine.
Velile, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
Hey, ngiyaphila bafowethu ninjani kodwa?
Ah, it's right. Ready for a game? Na game ikhona siyadlala today. Sikhetha ama team.
Ngiyezwa khane ngizwe nje le gesi yasibhayizisa nje kodwa sizozama. Hey.
Okay, I'll explain it one more time just to help. So basically, the game today is we're doing a draft. One by one, sizokhetha team. You're not allowed to repeat players, and also you're only allowed to pick 3 players from a team. So the Pirates, you can only take 3 players. It's PSL era, so from 1996 all the way to now. You can pick anyone in that time, but you'll have to explain the rule. Futhi wena Velile ngiyakwazi ngoba you like to go way back in 1999. So so you must just explain, man, to my 2000 ukuthi ubakhethelana abanye. And then twice in the game, only twice, you're allowed to change teams. So you're allowed to go Monip Josephs. I chose Monip Josephs because he was at Pirates, but I want another Pirates space. So I'm going to change Monip Josephs from being Pirates and take him back to his Ajax team. Then we'll free up a spot, Pirates. So that's the game for today. That is the game for today. Let's see who's here. Okay, Julius. When last did I see you, my brother? Hey, Julius. When last did I see you, my brother? Inside.
Ulungile bro, akashaka babhizi.
White saber game. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. Today I've actually come prepared. Wait, let me do this. Today I've come prepared. I'm actually gonna be able to visualize the teams. So Malume Kutso, I'm going to start with you, Malume Kutso. Who is your first? First, what's your formation?
For now, let's call it a 4-3-3.
4-3-3. Okay, so I'll do this for your team. I'll do this for your team. Where are we starting?
Right there, up top.
Yeah. The way you took my thing. Hey man, it's fine.
Once someone says I'm prepared, they've got no super lined up. I must cause disturbance there. So,
why Mbesumba?
Fast running, powerful, and of course, Oshera recordly funny Madida, but he did it in fewer games. So I don't think there's anyone who comes close in terms of strike. It might have been just one season, and it's understandable. If you have a great season at a tender age, you are bound to explore greener pastures. Was it Portsmouth or what that signed him?
He went to Portugal, if I'm not mistaken. It was a team in Portugal.
Yeah. So Collins Ntofo Mbesuma is my first pick.
Okay, off the board. Let's go to Ukumo. Kumo. People have taken out the big guns already.
Oh, so you're gonna put him Mbesuma with the penalty?
Okay, where are you starting?
Peter Shalulile Shashao in place of Mbesuma.
Okay, no, wait, let me do this then. Are you gonna go for 3-3 Loena?
Yeah, it's the common theme.
Okay, I'll do this to your team. You've got the white team. So far, Kuzo is the light blue. Okay. Shalulile. Guys, you can go anywhere on the pitch. Don't follow everyone else. Tell me why Shasha?
Bruh, you know what? His presence, like every defender, he can take out any defender we've just been there. When he makes those runs, he's away, he's flexible, he scores a penalty in open play, and he like a header. So now for now, he's a complete striker for me.
Okay. Velile. Yeah. Ufuna information yako itini?
Mina ngithi yazi sometimes ngoba old school 442 baba.
Ngazile. Ngazile. Okay, uqala kuphi?
442 but nami thi ngihlakaze lesa scheme salaba ngiqala phambili. Khiphe le striker nyana zabo lezana. Boys oyi2 zihlangene. Ngicela ukufaka nje lapha uRafael Chukundukwe, the former Sundowns
Bana.
giant up front there. The man who even noma bongathi ummaka 90 minutes kwenze yena still the same baba. Kwekusala amadoda la.
Chuku train, okay.
The Chuku train.
Let's see. Our Julius dropped off, so I've replaced him with Agent. Agent, did you hear the rules of the game? Welcome, my brother.
Yeah, maybe we can say them one last time. Yeah.
One by one, PSL era 96 to now. You're only allowed
Okay.
3 players from a team. So you're only allowed 3 Sundowns players, for example. But twice in the game, you'll be able to maybe change someone. So maybe I'll stick with the same one. Munib Josephs played for Pirates and Ajax. So you can say, you know what, I'm switching him from Munib from Ajax, from Pirates, making Munib from Ajax so I can free up a Pirate space. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think for me, let me start. Formation. I think
Formation?
4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1. Hey,
Yeah,
yeah.
Schemes,
Okay.
man, schemes.
Hey, schemes, not formations.
Yeah, no, I think for me, I'm gonna start in defense. Ajax Cape Town's Rivaldo Coetzee in the defense.
Rivaldo Coetzee Central.
Yeah.
Let me just write Coetzee. Oh, so Coetzee. Coetzee, with all of the people that are available, why Coetzee, Agent?
I think with the way I want to play, he's an integral part for that, you know, and if my team, someone makes a mistake there, you know, gets a red card, you know, he can play 2 positions. I think he can play as an 8, I mean as a 6 and as a 5. So I think I like his versatility there.
Yo, guys, people are serious. Okay. I'm going to go with mine then. Here's mine. I'm going to go with a 4-3-3, but I'm going to start with the position that killed me last time. Last time we did this game, the position that killed me. So I'm going to put Nengo Masha in the center of my midfield there, CDM. Just a destroyer and plays the simple ball. Few have done it as well as he's done it. So I'm going to go with that one to start with. Hey, last time you guys showed me flames for saying Godfrey Sapula and I got judged. Malumekuto, you're up.
We would never judge you for Sapula. That's a legend. We judge you for Lefatu Tsurupa, not Sapula. But anyway, I like the Jason feeling you are done. It's giving some Man City vibes. We're keeping it love and peace. We're keeping it up top, and we're keeping it the record holder. I'm going to Usiyabonga Pelenomvete.
This feels like this was mine from last time. Malumekuto. Left or right?
Let's put him on the right. It doesn't really matter, but let's put him on the right. The reason I'm placing him up there is that we all know how lethal he is, but we also know the pace that he possesses. So he'll enjoy the wing, and I think a lot of coaches have actually used him as a wide striker during his career. So Pelenomvet.
Okay, Kumo.
Yeah, as you all know, I don't like coloring in between the lines. So according to your rules, I'm gonna pick Dennis Onyango or Super Sport as goalkeeper.
Hey, Mara. You'll find a way. You'll find a way.
I always find a way. Yeah.
Let me just say Dennis Onyango. Just remember Oreke was Super Sport. Okay. Why Dennis Onyango?
I mean, this guy was the best. I mean, in Africa, he literally has that record. That award, award. And Brad, there was a damn lot to Sagari penalty, and those were like crucial match-winning penalty saves. So, Ngaselebal, I won't say for which team, Mara, that like we're talking about Super Sport now, I guess. So yeah,
Okay,
that's my
okay.
guy.
First one to Jimmy the rules a little bit. It's fine. We remember that Kumo, that Dennis Onyango goalkeeper was not keeper of the year. He was Super Sport Dennis Onyango. So you're not
It
getting
doesn't
keeper of the year.
matter, but it's the same guy.
Let me go to Velile. Tali Lukum, yabon.
Hayi ngiyambona uqalile. Ngiyambona.
Ufaka bani?
No, ithi njengoba ngishilo ukuthi ithi ngiye ku left back.
Okay.
Yeah, ngiya ku left back. Ngizofaka uSiakatiene, the former Mamelodi Sundowns best left back import from the Cote d'Ivoire.
Uqala nge-Sundowns ufuna ukukhipha yona kuqala.
Bakangayithatha bokhumo.
Okay. Why Siakatini?
My left back, remember, I think Usiakatiene is rated among the best import from Ivory Coast to Team Sundowns, and then moving to Air France also. And he was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, was the only former African Ivory Coastan player who represented Ivory Coast World Cup from the Sundowns. If you look at the growth from the Sundowns team up until to France and to overseas, he had a great impact and was the best player. He was just terrorizing in terms of defending and also attacking on the left-hand side of the field for Mamelodi Sundowns. He destroyed many teams like South Africa. So I rate him amongst the best on the left-hand side in the PSL era. Yes.
Okay. Let me go to Agent. Where are we going next with your team?
Let me get to the defense. I'm still trying to sort out the defense. Let me go for the keeper then. Spider Kid or Spider Man? Let's see. I think I'm going for Spider Kid, eh? I think I'm going for Spider Kid.
Hey, why couldn't?
I think for his distribution, I think he was kind of the what can I put it? Modern goalkeeper before the modern goalkeeper. You know, he reminds me of Barthez. You know, he was there before his time. You know, so I think with the run of play, he could not fit in. You know, and if I want to change tactics in between, I think he would do that well with that route run of his. You know, and obviously his short stopping ability, adding into that. So yeah, I think I'm going for Kune.
Okay. You guys. The picking last has its own problems, but I am gonna go up top. I'm gonna go up top, but I'm not gonna go for my striker just yet. I am going to bring in. Who can I bring in here that's going to change something for me? I'm going to go on this right-hand side, and I'm going to bring in a man who didn't necessarily play there, but I want him in this team so bad. I don't want to put him back in the midfield. So I'm going to put Teko Modise on this side as a roving. It's a free roll. He's starting from the right, but it's a free roll. So I'm going to go with Teko Modise up on the right-hand side. What can I say about the Navigator? The General did bids for Pirates from a similar position, either left or right. I just can't remember which side, but I'm going to put him on the right in my team. Malome Kuto, back to you.
To the Navigator. No, I think I've lost two soldiers in Umdise as well as Siakatiene. Just a comment on Siakatiene. I see he played half a season, but it's rare for the PSL to sign high quality. And by high quality, I'm talking about players who actually represent big countries. Countries, it's the mainstay. So I think after him, and this is a biased opinion, who I won't be selecting, I just wanted to comment, Unyekachio Gonko. The fact
Okay.
that he would play for Pirates and play for Nigeria regularly. So I feel
But then book Regitafia.
Itafia was really a bench warmer there. He played the Mandela Cup. And then there's this one, Tarakimang, what Chiefs,
Okay.
the recent guy.
Recent.
Yeah, the guy who belongs Swallows right now, the Swallows goalkeeper.
Oh, Akpay.
Akpay. Unfortunately for him, rather, they have a drought goalkeeper now, so he's able to play. But Okongo and Sakatiene, I think the most high end, maybe as well as Uchuku, players. But over to my selection, I think you didn't select him. You selected Modise.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it Kona Churena, guys. And up top, similar to Mbesuma, had one great season that sent him abroad. This guy, during the glory days of Pirates, he was the only hope for Chiefs. And he was the only hope for the rest of the country, in fact. So much so that he gave them the only trophy that was available because Pirates had cleaned up everything. I'm talking about sense of knowledge, the silent assassin, the smiling assassin.
Oh. Okay. When I'm Jay, you just want to blow everyone away. You don't care how you guys are gonna play. How you guys
No, we're playing the speed up front, so we sort of.
Okay. There we go. Let me go to next up. Kumo. You've got Shalulile, you've got Onyango, Supersport Onyango.
Just to confirm your rules, ne? So because you took Teko Modise, I can't use him, ne?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you know who I like? Even though he's young and not much experience, I like controversy and stuff. Even though Mpe Bartman go talk Shalulile da.
Bartman Offing. Bartman Cape Town
What
Spurs.
16 years? Yeah.
Now why Bartman? The legend really cannot Kumo.
I gotta get Fantasy League. And I've seen the boy play. So far, I like what he does. Yeah. I want to do something unorthodox.
Okay. Bartman from Cape Town Spurs. He scores one goal versus Kaizer Chiefs. And all of a sudden, people are choosing him. But it's fine. Velile, now ukuma uketa abo Bartman aba 2K. Cala uncede team yakho iyaphi after this. Velile.
Yes, oh, sorry, mute, sorry.
Coming from Kelly, you're gonna take my player, man. Hey.
Hey, angithi manje mina ngicela ngathi mina but old school playing 4-4-2 ngizoya ku-central defense of ngidlala ama-player ayi-2 laphayana.
Yeah.
Elokuqala lizoba ku-central lami, it's Jonathan Mensah, the former Free State Stars defender from Ghana.
Just
Who
one.
also-
Just one shot. Yeah, but it's just one. Ne? Before you say the other one.
Yeah,
Okay.
who also represented Ghana on 2 World Cups before he moved overseas. So that was a brilliant player for me, Free State Stars. Also a nice spotted player by Ubabu Mokoena laphayana. Because sometimes Mokoena had this eye for these foreign players who quality to the team. If you can look, the best player that he brought, Abu Bonene Godwana, Imeka Mamale from all across Africa. And I think Jonathan Mensah, he was a gem. That's why I think only played a season or 2, if I'm not mistaken. And then he moved overseas. Honestly, I'm just saying, played 2 World Cups from Ashanti Gold to Free State Stars and then abroad. No, that's a good player.
Okay. I know. There's 2Ks who are thinking Mensah. And then those other names you said that yeah. Abobani labantu. But it's fine. Let me go to Agent. Agent, you have Kutsia, you have Kune. Where are we going?
Yeah, let me build the spine a bit. people are getting firepower out there, hey? So I'm worried about the strikers. I'm building from the back, and people are finishing the strikers. And Venida is building a retro team there, so I thought he's gonna take my striker. But I'll have to leave it for now, man. Hey. Hey, let me go for Zwane. Let me go for Zwane. Hey,
In the
let me
10.
go for Zwane. In the, yes, let me go for Zwane there. 'Cause,
Why Zwane? Why Zwane? You pick him up a little bit.
yeah, no, I think no, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That Kume is building a Sundowns team there with chameleons, but it's fine. I think Zwane for me is certainly PSL era one of the greatest, players, in terms of assist and goal scoring also, and I think, like I said, with them trying to play, he is that kind of player who's going to be connecting me to the strikers, because I have one striker there. So I'm going to need those killer passes, because I don't have two strikers. I'm just going to have one striker. So I think, yeah, Zwane there for me.
Okay. You guys picking last. I'm also sitting here thinking, should I go forward and get the strikers done? Should I go to the back line and at least get a spine going? I think I'm going to go to the back line. And in my back line, I'm going to bring in Oljon Mabizela from Pirates. A man who went to Spurs, messed up his chance because he was drinking, but youngest captain of Bafana, if I'm not mistaken. Well, one of the youngest. He was the captain of Pirates. Very, very good mobile defender. Comfortable with the ball at his feet. Comfortable playing it out strong. Hey, the total package. So I'm going to put Mabizela there at the back. Just to show up my spine, man. I need to get that thing right, man. I want strong men to be there. Malume Kuto. You've got Musona, Mbesuma, Nomvete. You've got the front line that has at least 250 PSL goals.
I had a speech planned out, but one of your I'm gonna say it either way, and then I'll pick my player. I had a speech, and it went like, sometimes only legends can spot legends. And once a legend has spotted a legend, we have no choice but to accept.
Does this legend drive buses or does this legend?
A legend does not need to retire for us to see that he's a legend, and then we've been Temba's one. But unfortunately, he's been taken. The position has been left vacant. But in terms of number 10 in the country, I think I have a better player. That has blown away the country, and I think we will all admit. Pretty much keeping in the theme of all of my team so far. He is much like Unomvete, who was taken away very early. Umbezuma, who was taken away early after a good season. And Musona was also taken away. And this one, I don't think he's even coming back. I selected him before, I'm selecting him again. Umfano Petu Magic, Cream de la Cream, Tulani Serrero.
Right. Must I do this to your 10? This one?
Please push it a bit higher on the side, right? Yeah. That's it.
Serrero. Tell me about Serrero.
This is one player who would have been in the Ballon d'Or conversation. And what do I mean? You see how people ask Uguti, but what did he win? We had that conversation before the entire world had that conversation. When Pirates won the treble and we were trying to mobilize for Uchali to be player of the season, I in my heart was like, there is no way, guys. Did you not watch this boy play? Did you not watch this boy dominate? I think they even dominated us at some point, but and I remember while watching Soccer Africa, he appeared on a list, what you might call players to look out for, African players to look out for. He did extremely well at 2009 under 20 World Cup. Also made us proud as a nation. I'm not sure if he's the only player, but probably amongst the few players who have ever scored in a competitive game against the great Barcelona. So Thulani Serero, he's up there.
Okay. I see you. Kumo, are you gonna carry on being an orthodox?
Yeah, Maranga now. But I'm just gonna get my legends first because I get agent about Bauja. So before get up, so Kopala and the ledger logo pirate. And just to make sure, I don't have any Sandals players here, okay?
Wow, is this Highland Park Kalulile?
Exactly. Wamona, Super Sport, Orlando Pirates. I wonder, you can't say I'm a Sanders fanatic. So yeah, I'm just putting it out there.
But why Charlie?
Jali, man, like his control of the midfield, the confidence he gives to our team and stability. I want as a holding midfielder, this guy is up there. I mean, like, the way he plays, he takes charge, he controls, and the team can they look better defensively when he's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. It's fine. Velile, na team yako. Konu Chuku, Konu Mensa, Konu Siakatini. Where are we going?
Hey, lapho ngishaya nge-first man ku-OJ.
Ngazila
Ngisathi
ukuthi,
ngizakhona.
Lapha ku-defense,
Wobona ukuthi ngiza kahle ngelapho
No, ngiyabona
ulimala.
ukuthi ngithatha idala lena ngathi hey nami I must up my game.
No, phela akithi kumele si-adjust kuqala. Ngithi ke lapha kuyi-one kule central pairing ye-middle yami laphayana.
Okay.
Ngifake esinye istar sami laphayana azange amfake ukhutshe ukhulume nje ngani bethi ngiyamfaka-ke mina u-Onyekachi Okonko.
Yeah, Okonko.
Yes. Yeah.
Okonko, hey.
Yebo. You know, the former Super Eagles player, when Mageza go Pirates, he just commanded that midfield position with that spine sake. No. Edebeck, no Edebeck Dina, Okonko, no Villagazi moving forward as a little Napoleon. And then I think he played only 1.5 season. Like South Africa and then move abroad. Even when he came back again, he just cemented his place there. He's just with too much politics, but you can see the experience and the quality that he brought back. Even when Magabuya overseas, I think he's one of the players now have contributed a lot, especially in the middle field play. Yeah, Orlando Pirates in the PSL era. Onyekachi.
Okay, Onyekachi Okonko. Agent. Where are we going with your team?
Yeah, no, actually, let me get in a striker, but
it's time.
it's that time. It's that time I get in a striker there, But when I was remembering the player that I'm trying to pick, I remembered that great team, which had the likes of before people don't know, before Katan, before Tinashe, there used to be a man called Valerie Nahayo. Drop the ball and kick the man. Yeah, that from that team, from the school of the Prince,
Okay.
The school of breaking bones. So I'm gonna go with Tico, at Jomo Cosmos.
Bukwane. Tico.
One of the underrated strikers, but I think I liked his later instincts. I think he was in the mold of Oshaluli, that comfortable in the ball, but when he gets in the chance there, he's gonna put it inside, So I think for how I wanna play, I'm gonna need a striker who has that instinct, because I think I have many passes of the ball there. So yeah, Tico for me.
Okay. My turn. I'm also gonna get a striker before it goes away. Yeah. I see you guys are serious about this. My striker has a story where he left midway through the season joined another team in Denmark, came back and fetched the golden boot. Also won the AFCON with Zambia. So I'm going to put in Chris Katongo, leader of men, a striker. Mabizela Nongomasha Katongo. Man, I've got a strong team. Then, Abondise there on the side. I've got him to just Fugumisa some people. Malome Kuto, where are we going?
Ask you something, and ask you something before we go to Kuzo. Are we talking about what these players did in PSL or in their careers? Because
no.
I had people.
For specifically that period. So if I'm choosing Chris Katongo from Jomo Cosmos. From Jomo Cosmos. That's who I'm picking. Chris Katongo from another team, I don't care. Kumo has people from before they were stars. So it's before they were amazing. So we'll see how it works out.
In terms of what they did in PSL or what they did in their career?
PSL. When they were playing for those teams in PSL.
Just that I was hearing some people talking about Ballon d'Or and scoring against Barcelona. I was like, hey, since when do we have Sundowns as Barcelona there?
That's why I'm like, hey, he got Serrero was a good player in SA. So let's see.
Mr. OT, please don't undersell Serrero's contribution in the PSL. That was the player of the season, I think at the age of 21. So no need to bring in Palando, and actually was nominated while playing for Ajax Cape Town. Mr. Agent, don't be an agent here. I almost said what Julius Malema said. But anyway, looking at my team, we can see there's goals all over. Everyone in this team can score goals. And I want to keep with the theme. However, I need leadership. I need discipline on the field. I need someone who can drive the team when we are down. A motivator, someone someone who can come from the midfield and score goals. Our very own Frank Lampard.
When I just on firepower, Pirates is all-time top goal scorer.
Goals galore.
Okay. Kumo, Batman Shalulile, Charlie, Dennis Onyango. Where are we going now?
It makes sense to add Keisha's my Lula Cash money.
When are you bringing it?
So it makes sense. So when
2000, when o 2020.
Kadala. It's only a joke. Take that serious. No, I get against her Batman against her Lula. Incredible talented players. So I didn't see and experience and one thing in Kachanga these kids by YouTuber. Avatar Mara 16 area and they actually pounce on those loose balls. And sometimes we need players like this to win the game. So there is why I can say at this formation. These are future legends, playing alongside a legend. That's why I get zero my Lul. My first Sundowns player, by the way.
Okay. We only allowed 3 from each team. Okay. Let's go to Velile. Chukutraino, Kwanko, Sakati, and Mensa. Le team yak betray. Alubugeli PSL.
No. But from now on, no, let me go to the right back. Go to the right back. Before Ngiba King, I will go for the one and only Sichaba Saham Taung, a guy from Ematati in Newcastle who both Sundowns, Kaizer Chiefs, and Pirate. And when he arrived on those teams, he just commanded the right back position. Network Natiang Lasha.
Yeah, he was a sharp.
Yes, on the right back, I'll go for Caesar Mutaung.
There we go.
Yeah. The best. Yeah.
Network.
The best right back.
Okay. I've got one that I want, but it's fine. I'm gonna go there soon. Agent. Agent Chief got Tiko Tiko, Zwane, and Kutsie, and Kune. Where are we going next?
Okay. Which one should I take this one? Because any team that I pick is fine. How many Packers players do I have there? None, right?
None.
None. So I have none there. DK7. So where should I take him? Because I'm gonna need someone to supply Tiko.
Mara. Ay.
From where though? Super Sport or Pirates? Because he was good everywhere he went.
5 league titles in a row, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me go for Super Sport DK7.
Okay. Why DK7?
No, a living legend, I think also the fact that he's gonna contribute to the scoring, because I think on my wingers, both of them to contribute towards goal scoring because I only have one striker there. So yeah, he's gonna help in terms of scoring, and he's not a selfish player. I think he's gonna put in those crosses and those cutbacks for Uchiko Tiko for me. So yeah.
Okay. My turn. Let's see. I've got Mabizela, Mudise, I've got Katongo, I've got Nengo Masha. You know what? Let me give Nengo Masha somebody who he can play with. No, actually, no. I'm gonna leave that out. I'm gonna go to the left side of my attack. And I'm going to go to Sundowns, and I'm going to go to somebody who terrorized a lot of people before leaving. I'm gonna go Pesitao. So I've got Pesitao on the one side, I've got Tekomdis on the other side, and Katongo, who can play target man, who can play up front. So I'm gonna go with Pesitao on the left side of my attack. Malume Kuto, where are we going?
Keeping with the theme, and actually, Ombesuma played for Portsmouth. He
Oh,
eventually-
yes, yeah.
So keeping with the theme, 30 goals, my CDM has to chip in with goals, has to be able to carry the ball. Unfortunately, like Usirero, disrespected greatly in SA because he never played for Chiefs, Pirates, or Sundowns. Probably one of the best of his era, often discredited for his contribution, and his contribution is usually directed towards Uteko Mudise, but it was him who did it. When you think a green and gold guy by the name of Evidence, you might think Mahopa, but in this case, we're not talking about Mahopa, we're talking about Evidence KG Kagiso Dikhatri.
Digashwe. Never Digashwe go England.
One of the few players who's been able to cement a place in almost every team he played in England, made a lot of vertical movements go England, or rather horizontal movement go England. I think he played for Fulham. I think he played for two
Was
other
it Crystal
teams.
Palace?
Crystal Palace as a regular, not as a bench warmer. So Evidence Ushayinet. From PSL, he's got that Yaya Toure moment in him. He can carry the ball, dribble past everyone, Ashainet. He's got that pass element. So if you've got pace, if you want to know about proper pass Evidence, ask Simpiwe Shabalala ka World Cup or Evidence o tla o ntsha batho, o tla o ntsha Mexico ntate. Always a star. Evidence can shape your entire life. Evidence can take your name and put it everywhere. First time pass. So I'm giving it to Evidence Kagiso Dikhatri.
Okay. Hey, Ukuso, you're angry. Next thing you're gonna tell me about your defenders that score. I'm waiting for that one too. Kumo, who's next?
Now, number 10, like as you can see, my squad is all about speedy players with the exception of Jali, ne? So I'm gonna add on to that. My number 10, Kopelo Ompe, Ajax Cape Town, Kama Billiard.
Okay, Billiard.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, man,
Why
even
Billiard?
before he came to, even before he came to Sundowns, we know like he was famous for the CVD. Ne? This guy, bruh, he's always been pace, he's always been tricky. He's creative. They were one, so he doesn't mind taking players one-on-one. And one with my forwards there, with his pace and passing, I'm pretty sure I have one of, if not the most lethal team here. Attack. I don't care about those legends. If we being honest, this is the team. That's why
No, it could be the team. But when I come family, Bartman, give a kuti, but it's fine. Let me go to Belile. You've got Chuko, Konko, Tiene, Mensa, and Mtaung, Sizwe Mtaung. Who are you going with next?
Ngeza nayo kahle ngifuna ipartner kaOkonko la phambili. Phambi kwaOkonko nje la phambi kwakhe. Aye nje phambili nje. In the PSL era. I'm going for Lisiba John Shoes Mushwewu.
Okay. Yeah.
Udlalile PSL, we know what we did Magabuya and then joined Kaizer Chiefs, and then also when he moved to Amazulu, he put Clive Barker in a problem there with the management, because remember the contract was signed based on a game that he played. And when he came in, he just done the magic. So Clive Barker was forced to play him the next game, and it means more money for management. So okay, that's why I'm gonna take his team. So okay, money paying. We can't deal with shoes. Yeah, John Shoes was the best attacking midfielder in the PSL era, even for South Africa, and we know his story, man.
All I remember about him was that he was 41 and he was killing people in the PSL.
Was killing people.
41. Actually, killing people. I remember. Let me go to agent. Kutsie, Kune, Plate, Zwane, Tiko. Where are we going next?
I think as I turn a shop that my double pivot there. I think let me go for the general himself. You know, the first ever general. I think these ones are just fake generals. You know. I think he's gonna marshal that field. Okay, yeah. I think he's gonna marshal that midfield. He's gonna control it, and I think he has that deadly left foot. And I think he's gonna link in well. You know, he's not just a destroyer; he's also a good play midfielder. You know, so yeah, the general himself from Sundowns. I think he's the first player from Sundowns, ne? Or no, two. Okay, I have two. Okay.
Kana ke generally ke hlompo a se hlompo man.
Fetumba.
You see, I've even forgotten. I was waiting, man. Now, hey.
Oh no, Kekana is my legend. He can score goals. He can do, but I think with the one I play, you won't fit. That's
disrespected. Yeah. If there's one player that's disrespected. Okay, coming into my team, let's see. I think I'm going to go where I struggled again last time. And I'm going to bring in, let's see, who do I have here? I'm going to bring in Masilela to be my left back. I was tempted to go with Pasera, but I'm going to go with Utepo Masilela. What more can you say about him? Very, very, very reliable, knows how to play the position up and down, marshals that wing very well. So me, Kishapo Kamasilela. Malome Kutso, where are you
going? Center back. Rainy day, but bad say when they are coaches where strikers are not delivering, but you need some inspiration. You need a leader because Uvilagas is alone. Alone, they can't carry this team. I need someone to carry this team, not only by leadership, but I also need a young last-minute goal contribution. I'm taking to Europe, Alien shoot.
Okay.
Algae shoot, skid. Hey, I want to put so sometimes.
Yeah, get shoot, man. Get shoot. I'm messing up here. He shoot,
Makala
man.
Masuka. When times were tough, they knew they could rely on him. He would pop into their head.
Let me go to Kumo. Kumo, where are we going next with your team?
Okay, no, it's fine.
Also
It's fine. It's
defend.
fine.
Le go defend. Also defend the next, Simo.
I don't need to, cause why? Tlebe ke tshwere ka mo 80 ka mo loko bya mfana ka boy Mofokeng wa Pirate.
Hey, man.
Yeah. The boy get star. I get a celeba mutwenya baro Mr. Penalty. Sharp. Yeah. I had it trailing goals. Pirate ke jiwa bo no khutso ba re bring back Mofokeng. We need base. Come call important ka thing.
Yeah.
So right, so I want to get to the theme area. I want to get to the man.
Come on. Or defender manga ke tsebe. Oh, defender manga, I don't know.
And I behave. I behave because you can see already like where I'm going with my scheme. Kopala don't take my place, love it. Yeah.
Okay, Belile, you're back on the board. Shot in your two wingers, center back and a goalkeeper.
Yeah. No, let me go up front le. Ipartner ka Ndukwe. Ndukwe in the PSL era ngizomphatha noSiyabonga Bhele noMvethe.
No, but it's gone.
Bamthathile.
Kuzo very early. Very early. Isasuka le game. We keep the same time.
Oh, okay, athi ngimcabangele ke thi ngibuye back on my left wing.
Okay.
Yeah, I will go with the Midnight Express. Helman Ngane Mkhelele.
Ngazile ukuthi wena. Ngathemba wena kalama player. Abanye abamazi bambona ahlezi no Hugo Bruce and abazi ukuthi bekenzani.
No, that's the Midnight Express. Sawina even the Champions League ngaye. African Cup of Nations wayekhona before his move to Turkey after ECAF. What a brilliant left wing in terms of like taking on players and even the crosses, the pace. But the only person that I can compare to him, Obegadla on the right hand side, similar type of players with my opponents, which was Smolilo, Fire Masilela. Same type of player, skilled, taking you on. One of your old like left wing type of a player that you can rely on. Yeah.
I'm glad it's PSL era. Or else the Soto labo komen ko nya nabo komen ko ngena la ngovelile nya. Agent, where are we going next with the team?
Yeah, I don't want to be racist, but I think it's going to be a non-black partnership there. I think when did PSL era begin again?
96.
96. Ish.
Plenty of legends.
96. No, but 96 was still good, eh? You're still good. Yeah, I think you're still good. Yeah. I wanna go for Koko Stswana, people don't know that he started as a striker. I think when he first came to Chiefs, I think he was it Jesse 10? Who was working Jesse 10? No, yeah, but he started as a striker at Chiefs. I mean, in his playing career, and then he got converted to a defender. So yeah, I think when I need those goals, he's gonna be there for me, and he's gonna provide leadership. Imagine the leadership of Kune and Mokoko there. It's gonna be a great one. And if I need goals, last minute goals, he can get in the box and get them for me with his striker instincts. Yes, Neil Tovey. Neil Tovey.
You're gonna get Neil Tovey. Yeah. I heard it and I was like, no man, Nicky, surely. So you're going Mukoko center back.
Yeah.
Oh, no, where did he? Yeah, he played center back. Pella, you're taking me back to when I was young, guys. We were young. Bokumo never see Bokumo.
They're not even thought, eh? They're far from the thoughts.
Let me come in. Let me come in. I want some control in my midfield. I want some control in my midfield. I need somebody who's man. Actually, no. I don't want to do that yet. Let me not do that yet. I'm going to leave those two spots open. I'm going to go to my center back. My center back pairing. I've got Mabizela. I need some steel. And if you need more steel in your defense, you go and get Usangweni, Unzimbi, to be my other center back. Angazi ukuthi abokhutso bazokora kuphi when I've got these guys on. These guys Nengomasha, Sangweni, Mabizela, Kumo. I mean Kutso Oyakai. When you look at this defense of mine.
Now you've just taken one of my own. A goal scoring defender there.
Yeah.
Oba Wuteka Afcon, Ashapadi Kela, this guy. Hey. However, keeping with the theme, Maramo Arshapidi Kela. I'm talking about someone who's played for 2 Comeback Kings. When this guy is in your team, it's not over until it's over. Whether he's at the back or in front, whether it's open play or set piece. This guy has scored in a CAF Champions League final, and not many people can say that. I've scored in the CAF Champions League final. This guy is the epitome of Baring ambidextrous. Kivuaka Tabo, Yogutlali, Festival Matlaba. I'm going with my left back. I'm getting goals from the left back as well.
Hey, Mara, defense. Hey, defense sometimes. But it's fine. Kumo, who's next on your team?
Give a tag him, mate.
You have to start defending now. We have to start defending now.
Ish. And the other, my center back, unfortunately, he died playing for one team, and Gasim Molel. But because of that, I'm gonna go to left,
Okay.
Black Leopards. There's this other player, man. I think he's gonna become a Sunday future, man. That man in the rough. Yeah.
This was before you arrived to clock off.
I'll talk about your diamond in the rough, future legend. I think they're gonna call him Sailor once he becomes shining, man. Yeah, his name is Kuluiso Modao.
You said Black Leopards, and I was like, Black Leopards, eh? There's only one person who Kumo would pick from Black Leopards.
Liana could have taken the animals.
Yo, okay, they're gonna call him Sailor one day, hey, Mara.
Yeah. He's gonna be, hey, bro. I foresee so many great things from this guy, guys. Yo, yeah, he's the one to look out for.
Okay. Let me go to Velile. Let's look at your team. Hey.
Aye.
Ukumo, today is on fire.
No. Nami ngathi uyangirobha lapha phambili lapha unomvethe lo ubhutkhuthwa umthathile owakuphi wakuchiefs.
If Bamketile gone, whether Bamketile gone.
Kanti akuyukuthi uke wadlala but awesi nambeng zakho.
That's only for when I'm going to shika. So Ukutso
otherwise nambeng zoya ku African Wanderers straight yomvumbulula li.
I know good chief. Mlanda from you wonder.
Baba yomvumbulula.
I've got an idea lapa for a striker sakho. Ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi if you're gonna say this person. Mara.
Ngilalela bhuti.
Ngithi usase kuphi ukhetha bani?
Cha ngithatha athi mhlambe khona ku striker vele once. Hayi. Is not debatable. If I ngimthola ngobhela I have to move ukuthi ngapha ehlokop. Bengizoya kuZuma but no. Kumele ngiye la ehlokop. Ngiyothola lo wale evenda le. Umfoka Mambush Mudau. Boy 2 onoshubudu. Yeah. Daniel Mambush Mudau.
Nangu Mudau engimaziyo lo musha. Akakhubo. Wazimanje lo.
indoda ebeyithanda i-team yayo leyana ithanda nokuwina. Njengamanje khona indoda esababelwa namanje ngale eqwaqwa esababelwa impama nje yayo ukuthi ayifunanga ukuthatha ipenalty ye-team. So one of the best strikers at South African soccer and also a passionate captain for that team. So he has done a lot for his Sundowns in the PSL era. One of the best goal scorers, even the highest goal scorer in the PSL era.
Even before the
So
PSL
yeah,
era. Even before
even
the
before
PSL
the
era, he
PSL.
had goals.
Yeah, so yeah, I will partner uShuku lapha naye uMudawu vele. Ngayimuhle
Oh,
kakhulu yeah.
vele abo mkhaya.
Yeah. Yebo.
Okay. Agent, where are we going? I can't believe you
Hey.
bumbula Tovi. Oh,
I know he has a mistake in it. But now you're making me doubt my decision there was fine. I need to find someone to cover him on the left side there. I wanted to get someone there, then you reminded me that this one sometimes on his day is just gonna skyrocket a penalty there.
I'm just saying.
I think I'm going to need a left back there in Langerman, to see to cover, because I think those two are a bit slow. So I think I'm going to need someone who's going to cover them. And also, like I said, I'm worried about the fact that I have one striker, so I need to feed him. So
Okay.
yeah, I think he's going to
Oh,
get
so
a
you
bit of pace
so
in
you're
there.
feeding him from both sides.
Yeah,
Cleat on
he's
one
gonna
side,
feed pace in there.
Lagamenyan.
Yeah, everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, you must be fed. You must well be fed. Yeah, but Langerman from
For
from
the
Super
super
Sport.
sport, yeah, super sport.
Super Sport is my academy kind of there. No, yeah, from Super Sport.
Okay, let's see. My turn. I still wanna finish my defense. Let me finish my defense, man. I've got a lot of strengths. I need somebody who was very good at that position. So good, in fact, that he played for both Soweto Giants. And he came to Josley and he went to both sides of Soweto. I'm gonna go. Jimmy comes to Josley. Jimmy Tau. They're on the right hand. I've got leadership, man. Aye, man. You see, at Tau right back, at Tau left wing. I've got leadership, man. Jimmy Tau. Malome Kutso. You can't beat my leadership, man.
Let's see. Something similar to Utau, just a bit better. So this guy pretty much arrives around the same time. If not
Okay.
just after Utau were Pirates. They look like they are the same thing. Luckily for everyone, Utau betrays us and joins our arch rivals. But with this guy, he plays and then he's somewhat relegated to the bench for an unknown reason. And then a call comes in from Air France, Lille, saying we want this guy. And it was from there that he would become a Pirates legend.
Okay.
We didn't let him go. Now he did what Matlaba did. He would come in when the time is right and handle a nice rocket. Not as often as Matlaba, but he'd also unleash a nice rocket into a top corner. I remember there was a season where the Pirates were scoring from all angles, whether it's the captain, whether it's Lucas Twala, or whether it's at the time just our right back who would then go on to become a captain. So at right back, Faguma Jens, Happy Chel.
Okay.
Funi net, Mr. Uti, sebenza ka net.
Mario cheating, putting him at right back.
Right back, Happy Chel.
Okay. Ushotaka two, but we're gonna come back. A center back and a goalkeeper. Let me go to Ukumo. Ukumo, shock us again. Ukumo. Shock us
This is so
again.
sad. Ujele. You guys say, man. Okay. Now I'm right back. My second Sundowns player, Kupala Limpetavo, Bargaman, Tapolo Morena.
Tabelo Morena.
Like, Yeah, you can't have Seila Wasinili Tabulo Morena Kamole and along with our wingers. I'm all about pace. And this guy is versatile. He can play wing, defense. Sometimes I got a striker. If he can learn how to aim, then yeah. That's the reason why I get at this guy. And Bona, he can track, he can mark, he can pass. Yo, that is why ke nyaka Thapelo Morena on my go two. Ke nyaka go two bila the boy.
Okay. Hayi no ke a go bona walwana.
Sweetheart.
Belile, yazi bengithi uzothi Silver Fox le phambili. But
Okay. Hayi, ngimcabangile kodwa ngabe kade ngithi ngiyabona phela mawuthatha yena uChuku sort of like a similar nyana no Anyayi. Yeah, yibo hayi ngimcabangile yena kodwa ngabe hayi but they are similar type of players so ngizoba nenkinga lapha yeah.
Okay. Ushota
Since
yeah, no,
goalkeeper.
go on. Yeah, goalkeeper nge-center back ne-right wing.
Yeah. Ethi ngoba hayi center back ngizobuya ngiyithathe ngoba ngiyazi vele leni engizoyithatha akekho ozoyicabanga. It's fine because ngithi yeah angithi ungithathela uMabizela omunye ungithathela uAlice Scoot. Bamthathile naye. So goalkeeper I will go for none other than 96 90 udlalile William Okpara.
Okpara ufuna ukukhaba abantu.
William Okpara.
Nje. Mina
Okpara. Abanye basakhuluma ngabo Tovi. Awukahle bo.
Mina the thing I remember ngokpara khona le bhola alikhethe emoyeni. Mara he just left his foot out so bekathanda ukuthi no.
Nokhune wenza njalo bangambheka. Funde khona wenza njalo.
Okpara bekakhabe ebusweni no. Ukutshela abubuso Okpara.
No, goalkeeper loluvuyile Mokpara mntaka baba.
Okay. Agent, you've got a right back to fill out. You've got a left wing, I'd say, to fill out. You've got a left double pivot to fill out. Where are we going?
Yeah, hey, I think I might play a flat 3 one day. I'll see when I end. But I think no, but guys, let's see. On the wing, problem child, man. This one is a problem child, but it's a problem child. It's the drinking master. I'm caught between all you need is love there, because all of them are drinking problems. Eh? They're all. I'll have to find them. I have to lock them in the house. A day before the game, I must find them and lock them in the house. All you need is love. No, let me go for shuffle.
Okay, I was about to say, Rao, you might not know where he is for 2 weeks, but when he gets onto the pitch,
Yeah, I think individual brilliance. I think sometimes when the tactics are not working, sometimes when you're trying to, because I'm not like others who are relying on youthful exuberance and speed and stuff like that. So I'm gonna need someone with a bit of brilliance in him, who can take the game by the scruff of the neck. So I think Oshafu will do that for me if he's available. If he's available, a big if.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. I've got my 2 forward midfielders and a goalkeeper to go. And I think I'm going to carry on with what I had said earlier. And I'm going to pair Unengo Masha with someone that he knows already, that he knows well. I'm going to give Nengo Masha Ulusulunyan. Wait, I'm still fine. Chiefs.
And taking my place, man. You and taking my place.
I'm still doing my maths now. Because I can make Tau. I can make Tau Pirates Tau. Then I'm done with Pirates. Yeah. Litsolunyan. I think I might be spelling this wrong, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry, Beyonce.
Just write Beyonce. Just write Beyonce.
Beyonce. Molebe Kutso.
Mr. Oti.
Center back goalkeeper.
No, I refer to center back. Retle hantle ka order. Like, did you see what there was like nice order? Center back could have gone for Lucas Twala. I got shapela the penalty. I thought leading goal scorer.
When nje obata the goal, nje left. You just want the goal.
It's all about goals, but I'm not happy ka height ya Matlaba, so I can't have another short defender. So I'm going to a player which Pirates eventually signed twice. If you know the history, Pirates signed this player twice. After seeing him, we were like, no, we need this player. We went to Brazil, Raul Tamaselo, didn't work out, and we've gone to Nigeria to fetch somewhat the same player. Still not the same, but Ricardo Nascimento.
Man, who had Nascimento last time? Who had Nascimento last time, man? There was someone who had it.
I'm going with Ricardo Nascimento. So center back Tsaka kita Sundowns, the wing back Tsaka kita Pirates.
Okay.
And I need Nascimento to complement that jersey. I need a defender who's gonna play like Odlala Man City. So I'm going with Nascimento.
Tabon Tete was right there, though.
Ma,
Tabon Tete was right there, though.
Mr. Cool. Nah, I thought of it.
It's in his name.
But the quality.
Okay. Kumo, you are left with your two center backs.
Now, number 5, my bro, Kupelo be the late great Mucheka Madisha was Sundowns. That's my Sundowns last player. Yeah, man, he was
Technically.
this guy.
Last one, technical.
Now you just being shady. He was on his way to becoming a legend. Like he was gonna be up there. I don't wanna say his name because he's my next player. But yeah, I want to pick a man move for my next round. So yeah, man, gone too soon.
Yeah. No, rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. Let's go to Velile. Ushota nge center back ne right wing.
The right wing. So the right wing, if you can even choose a left-footed player who can cut in like Usaleng what Duran was doing last season.
Yeah.
So yeah, on that one for Penis and Jaguti Vele. Bulala abantu nje. Shange esinye istina. I will go for the late Mpo Gift Lirem.
Oh, Gift Liremi. Why can I think of Gift Liremi? But Gift Liremi.
Hayi angeke ngisakhuluma okuningi uyazi nawe.
Okay. Rest in peace. Hey, wabana if Bobo keep umkelele, what it is ngale.
Hayi yekela umkhelele.
What the cheese? But it's fine. Let's see. Agent, your second pivot there and right back.
I think I'm gonna change my formation there, so I'm gonna need another defensive there. Someone who's gonna give me the Mvala factor there. Who's gonna be tough tackling because all those are softies in the field. So I'm gonna need someone there, and I think there was how many? Let me see. How many Chiefs do I have there?
You have Kune, unless you chose Toby. Is Toby what Chiefs? You have Pule, so you're out of Chiefs unless you mshiga one of them and maybe make Pule Matango.
No, I think I want the Chiefs one, I don't want to be like Kumo who foresees Sailor. Sundowns players there, I have Kotsie. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for Ajao. I don't know if you remember him. Big Nigerian guy there.
You, Ajao. Ay.
No, defense, defense. There.
Why am I writing it there?
Defense.
Did I spell it right?
Defense. Let me see. No,
Hey,
no,
we'll
T,
see.
Just
We'll
yeah, but
see.
you get the drift. Yeah, so I think
Okay.
Even though he played on the wrong side of the Rothmans Cup,
Hey, that Rothman's Cup.
people, people are never guys. That was painful. That was a clear. It wasn't even a shade on side. It was it's dude on side.
Echo hetile inside, deep inside.
Mongwari, football. Le monyana ka so hete so ka so se botlhokwa, but football. Aye. So I think he redeemed himself and brought us the Rothmans Cup where it belongs. So Ajao for me.
Okay, I'm up. I love that I have Nengomasha because Nengomasha can hold the midfield by himself. So what I'm going to do is peek into the 2020s and bring in a player that plays so well for Sundowns, and if it wasn't for me having Tikom Dise, I could have had everybody else there. But what I'll do is I'm going to go with the little magician. Walende. Guys, hi guys.
I'm saying you can read my mind.
The movement agent. No, when you're one step, you're one step the other way around, agent. Let me go to Wanavakutsa, your last pick, goalkeeper.
Because I even have to run, I have to pop out Kangman. Goalkeeper for Pichichi FC. As a keeper, we actually believed he could score, but he was very excellent. Gauka, people are talking about Kune being the modern keeper before modern keepers. But if you listen to Kune and the entire Chiefs team, they credit this guy as the inventor of what's happening right now. The guy could throw the ball just using his hand, one arm, across almost the entire pitch. He could distribute just using a throw. Very good. I remember one time Chiefs desperately needing a goal, sending this guy up to go and take a free kick. Didn't go in, but naturally staying at our man, Rowan Fernandez.
I wanted to know which one you were going to choose, Pella. That line. Hey, that line. That line.
Rowan Fernandez. Mr. Oti, I'll be back.
No stress.
There will definitely be a goal. Always.
No, thanks so much, Kubo.
Who's going to
Thank you,
supply
Kutso.
them, Abutu? Who's going to supply them? Who's going to supply them?
Wait. I've got time to answer that. Like I said, the first goal.
I thought you are leaving.
You asked. The first goal, World Cup on the motherland, was supplied by Okagiso Dikgashu. So you can't ask. The cleanest pass, the most famous pass, if you ask one of the best commentators, or what's his favorite moment behind the mic, he talks about that moment supplied by Okagiso Dikgashu. He made Peter Juri wrong.
So your GM is going to be your supply. Hey, I see selfishness there, but it's fine. Go. I didn't say anything. Go.
Kubo, let's move on to your one. Last pick, center back.
Lucas Radibi.
Hey, wait, did he play PSL era? Did he, ne?
Kaizer Chiefs.
No,
Not
he didn't.
PSL era, not PSL era.
No.
Oh, what can the Chiefs?
Aye, bruv.
Chiefs.
He was
Okay,
what in
Chiefs.
1992? It's not PSL era.
Ow.
Kobe ya mangi ya nong let's say Alex Kitwaka. Lemperegile, vitsi.
Kenya le kgwate.
Erekenahane. Le show, ka re la mpethella mo.
It's right. Not PSL era.
Okay.
Velile was finding. Velile found the loopholes with like the last season.
Yeah.
Last of the first season of the PSL era. Yeah.
Yeah.
Erekenahane he, okay fine. Re ke tse captain super sport he. Thabo September.
September. Aunki Katsa.
O nkutlwile ke itse ka reng bra wa ka Thabo September wa
Aunki
di-dreads se mo.
Katsa. Aunki Bongani Kumalo. Tyson. Okay.
Ay, wa nahanisa wa mpotsa ka khumalo.
Ay, so mokgethile. He can't go back. He can't go back.
He can't go back.
He can't go back.
No more,
Maybe-
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Let's see, Velile. Ivane. Ngiyayifuna le center back le uzoyikhulumayo. I want to know ukuthi
Yeah.
uzoyaphi ngayo.
Ngiyayivala ma ngidinga i-leadership la emuva. I need the captain. Abacaptain abantu abo-captain baba uScoot, aboNasimento, nabo bonke laba abanye. Mina I'm going for the captain, of which I'll also go for height there. Because no Mensah who's not that tall, but strong in terms of like challenges and the pace. So if Ngivala with the central defense, look to a sweep or number 5, I will go for the Kenyan giant there. Musa Otieno Ongao, the former captain of Santos FC. And and the last player to lift the trophy for his Santos, which was the PSL.
Otieno. You might as well have gone. Come on, kind of Idris Betin. That's you're reminding me of these guys now.
Otieno Ongao. He was what in the Chairman's Award.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay.
Captain.
This is the throwback team. I wanna learn. Yo. I wanna learn.
Hey, guys, quick question, ne? PSL 96, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ubuyo Google.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure. Okay, it's fine. Sure.
Velile, man.
No, it's fine.
Okay. You have double pivot
Kumo
there.
wanted to say something. I thought Kumo wanted to say something.
Come on, let it go. He's choosing peace.
Choosing peace. Since when does Kumo love peace? Let me see. Can't didn't Neltovic play for another team, guys?
You played for Amazulu, but that takes you out. Again, doesn't take you out.
Because I want to put DVD there, and my slots are done for Chiefs. I wanted to put
Matebula.
DVD there. It was one of my favorites, It was one of my favorites. But it's fine. Let me see. Sundowns 1, 2. Oh no, Langa Kaman is from Sport, ne? Yeah, no, Langa Kaman is from Sport. Alright, so I think let me put Mfano my DVD there. I wanna put Mfano my DVD there. Surprise, you know. So imagine getting the ball from this
Mara,
team,
you're
running
wasting surprise. CTM surprise.
I'm changing there. I'm changing. I'm playing 3-5-2 now because of you guys are making me question Toby. But Toby was a great player. I'm changing my formation. Toby, Mukoko was always there. It's just that you guys have a memory of that penalty. I'm here still traveling in the sky, but he was a good player.
Okay, no, that's your team. Eh,
Yeah, I'm just changing the formation now to 3-5-2.
so then who's moving where?
I think I'm pushing. Is going to be Cotier on the left. And Tovi and Ajao in the center and Tovi on the sides. And then I'm gonna push Langarman.
Agent, agent, kanti
Yeah.
umkhawathile man.
No, you guys are not fair.
Wait, Toby on the side. I can't even Toby on the side.
Yeah, Tovi on the side. I'm gonna keep on the side.
Oh, wow. And then
there's
who
no
goes
OT,
where? Does it do this now?
No, Langarman is on that side. I think all the five, yeah, push there, and then Omoreri and Fatumba become. So only the two that I want up front is Pule and Tico Tico there. Others I'll drop them into the midfield. Yeah, and then Johnny just it's just
Mr.
ahead
OT.
of them. Yeah, yeah.
Can you
Really, you want to help
Can you
me?
please, can you please allow agent to substitute? There seems like when's the king and
Ketile.
That's why you get. That's how you become a coach. Eh?
Ketile.
You have to shift teams.
Strike umpulupulo eta mapola veli. Okay. Let me go to mine. Wait. I want to see the goalkeepers: Fernandez, Onyango, Okpara, Kune. Oh, then simple is this thing. You guys know where I'm going. Simple was this thing. No, but I can't. Wait. Sundown. One.
Masu,
Okay, Tau. No, I'm wrong. I can't do it.
Wait, why? Why?
Because I've got Percy, and then yeah, I've got
Hello,
Percy.
Nyale.
Yeah, so I can't do
No,
either.
I mean, at Sundowns.
At
They can't take
Sundowns,
it downs.
I think I made
You
Deco
have got-
I made Deco.
Make him.
Ay, man, I
Pirates,
can.
man.
Yeah, Deco's Pirates.
Yeah.
So then,
Yeah,
yeah, Baloy. Yeah, I can still
You
pick
have got-
Baloy.
yeah. Then you have Katongo and Tau only there. Oh, hey, you have Alenda there.
Yeah, I've got a lender.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay,
Yeah.
no, do you know what I'll do? This is what I'll do. I don't know if you guys remember this one. Alvin Malin.
Hey, one of Topo's victims.
Ay, man. Leave me alone, man. So that's my team. So, so let's go through. Malume Kutso had Musona Mbesuma Nomvete up front, Vilagazi Sirero, Digashwe. Then he had Mataba, Nascimento, Shoot Jele, and Fernandez. Hey, that's a scary team though. Then Ukuma had Bartman. Mailula, Shalulile. Then you had Mfukeng, Charlie Piliat. Then you had Mudao Madisha, September Morena. And your goalkeeper is then Dennis Onyango.
The
Then,
best team.
I don't know. Hey, Batman. Then you have Velile's team, the throwback team of Para in goal, Mensa Otieno, Tiere Butaung, he has Mushweu and Okonkwo, he has Mkelele and Liremi, and he has Chuku and Mudao. That's the team there.
That's the
Agent,
balanced team, ne? That's the balanced team in PSL, Yana. You look at the players that are there. PSL era.
I don't know what balanced, but it's old.
Not counting.
Vintage.
Fine wine. Zati fine wine. And then agent has Kune in goal, Kutsia, Jao, and Tovi. And he has Murir and Fetumba, then Langerman, Zwan, and Kleit, and then Pule.
I'll pass there. I'll pass. Passing in speed.
Wait. Konu coach khona masiza ukuthi coach think lama team. Okay, so you've got Zwane Pule and Bukwana up front. Then my team, I've got Marlin in goal, Masilela Mabizela Sangweni and Tau. Then we've got Nengo Masha, Central CDM. We've got Alenda and Litsulunyane. Then I've got Tau Katongo and Teko Mdise. Coach, welcome to the show, Coach.
Thank you. Sir. How are you?
How good are you, Coach? You were doing, we're coaching, Natila.
Anyanbona, ngiyafutha.
Coach, it was well.
Ngiyabona abovelile abafuni lutho ngamathimba wabo.
Phela uvelile uye confuse ama-2K wethu ama-2000s la ngamagama. Uye sithembe yena every show. Manje, Coach, I'm going to just throw you in the deep end. Which team wins this one, Coach, for you? Oh, Coach.
He's on a call.
Yeah.
No, coach should pick players, a defense, striker, and everything. Then we'll see. We'll combine. Which one is the best?
Oh, the way Coach pick like.
He picks from what we have, from all the 4 teams. And then the one with many players and coaches team
I
is
think
the one which wins.
maybe let me just look at the 4 teams yabo and see ukuthi ami kanjani rather than ukuthi ngifake enye yami yabo.
Ithi ngicale ngale le yakamalume Khutso lena. Firepower. Amagoli kuphela la.
Yeah.
And then
On this one mhlambe singaqala ku goalkeeper ngamkhipha goalkeeper.
aw. Umkhiphelani, Coach?
Now on this one I can go for Brian Malone.
Oh, Brad Baloyi ngapha.
Yes.
Ukhetho bani yabe akekho Brad Baloyi la.
So angikwazi ukumfaka la ngikhiphe Fernandez.
Ungamfaka. Actually, we can't do it because Ukhuto, how many Chiefs players did you have? You had Besuma and you had the rules, Coach Uguti, you can only have 3 players from each team, and then you can change them. So maybe like for example Fernandez, you can say no, Fernandez, not the Chiefs Fernandez was the super sport, then you free up another spot good Chiefs. So we can swap la nasifaka uBaloyi la.
Yeah, so Baloyi simfaka under what ngoba Chiefs and Sundowns.
Akuzoba Chiefs. It's fine.
All right, and then go right back Uchele loy.
Yeah, utshele.
I can go for Jimmy Tao man.
Malume Khutso, I told you. Now mina ngifaka uJimmy Tao lapho. And then okunye, Coach, the other rest of the team.
Hey, Nascimento. 2 center back mfethu I can go for Sangweni mhlambe in the late Oscar Ntwahai.
Springs and Brakpan.
Kithi kunetiye lapho solitiye.
Lapho ku midfield sharp.
Midfield Dikgasho, yes I like Dikgasho, but I can go for Khuboni. Mhlambe Khuboni, Serrero is fine.
Lotso.
Utso ngiyamkhipha.
Khutso.
Hayi ngamkhipha uBafu ngihambe ngifake uzwami.
Okay. Phambili.
Phambili obani nobani lapha ngiboni kahle isikhatheke screen.
Oh, it's yeah, there we go. It should be fine now. Yeah.
Sona Besuma nomvethe yo. Bonke at once. Mhlambe I can leave Besuma as point of reference. But I can take out Nomvete, maybe play Umsona just behind.
Okay.
Yeah, but if I play that, then it forces me to go back foot and restructure midfield because I cannot.
Yeah, the extra man.
Yeah, so I will need outright wingers. Dapo shoot Masingshia as a striker, Umsona behind Nomvete, Uyapuma. Mhlambe go for Lebogang Mokoena on the right.
Ouch, his boy.
This boy is on the right. And then uSkara udlale nini yena? Ngafaka uNkulunkulu kanye.
Singamfaka uScar. Ukhona uScar.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's look at the next team. Le team yaga Kumo.
Yakakumo. I'm happy at the back. Beside to September, I need September.
Oh, Kumo, I told you. You can talk, Kumo, you can talk.
I get next snap line. I get a bit like a technicality here, Lucas. And I thought so hard about it. And you took Bonachimento, you took everyone else from my team.
Akabulele Kuma, it's September.
No, it's fine. I agree with you. Mara, before you make a decision, my goal for this.
Don't tell yourself. Don't tell yourself.
Let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance to explain.
Listen, I took a very useful and very pacey side. So, skamakala my decisions.
Coach, we told him that the PSL era, my legends, Ati Partman's only played one game. He looks good, Mara. Who's the level of 2-3 games?
Yeah. Yeah, I know that's a big guy, you know. September, I'm keeping. And use Mhlambe Oji maybe there. Then midfield, Ujali. Indaba inkinga ngizongireminder ngalama rules wakho, but Ujali ngamkhipha ngifaka uMkwena laphayana, and then the two Mufukeng are fine.
Oh, actually.
Batman, usamncane mfana kusafanele eqine ukhaya kancane. I can take him out. Milide ngoShawulile, Mailula is fine. If I'll go for the very same formation here, 4-3-3, and then mhlambe put uphethe ipawu laphayana kuBatman.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Then
Kumo.
iyashisa le team.
Kumo, no sales here.
Yeah.
Uvelile, I think it just fell off, but now team Velile, coach. What do you think of this one?
Nakhona la ngaba nenkinga up front because ngibona kuyi-duplicates when you look at uChuku. Oh, but uMdawu, Partner isn't outright, man. So mhlambe this formation right in a power up front, mhlambe when you are desperately looking for something. But mhlambe uqala game, I wouldn't start with both of them. But I can start with uChuku, laphayana, and then Lerem is fine, Ukelele. Okonko, shoes, top class in midfield, top class. I just need one njengamfaka mhlambe laphayana behind when I take out Mutau. Behind the striker, I'll go for surprise.
Okay.
Yeah, and then at the back, Otieno madod.
Ngiyakutshela ukuthi uvelile simthembe ngaleyo.
Yeah, no mhlambe leave the back four injalo.
Okay. And then the goalkeeper usharp now.
Okpara is fine.
Okpara's fine. And then now Eaga agent.
Upule muphi lo yena?
Uthabo Puli.
or Chabupul. Okay.
Ungamangali, coach. This
Now,
team, this formation was changed in the middle. And then I push abantu, ulanga man I'm push into midfield. Agent, you can speak, my guy.
No, let me hear the coaches. Let me hear the coach first. I'll speak after I hear him.
yeah. No,
maybe it's gonna agree with my sentiment on a certain player.
I'm only worried ngale threat back, especially Tovi if uzombeka on the right because he doesn't have the pace and he will need to cover a right back and also play as a centre back. So this might be too much for Tovi. So if you want to use Tovi, hey, we'll have to change. We'll have to change. We can't have three at the back using Tovi. So you are forced to let's go for four at the back. So maybe simkhipho Ajao Langamen abuye Zolana play Kutsia with Toby as centre back, Langamen as a left back, and then we'll have to put a right back, especially Saka Ajao. And then that will force again, which okay, we have Futumba, I'm fine with Futumba, Moreri, and Zwane. Maybe Zwane on the right, Lead on the left. And then have Actually, you can have Jabu Pule and Surprise Moriri playing as number 8 or number 10, one of them number 10 and number 8 with number 6 who Futum. And then Tiko up front, I'm fine with that. So we right back in Jekpele Sngaishinja, mhlambe sikhiphe uAjao play Kutsia and Tovi. Even though both of them are very slow, but it's fine.
So, how do you feel about Toby generally, just as a player, taking away his legendary status just to get about a player?
No, he did well. He did well. I can't take anything away from Toby. But I think mhlambe the pairing yona eyayibalekile noma that made him ukuthi mhlambe simbone as a good player because you need to put someone next to him. Njoba ngisho ngithi one of our weaknesses wakhe is very slow but very intelligent in reading the game and organization at the back. But ke nakhona futhi mhlambe kuma one-on-one battles a bit bekaba nawo ama-challenge but ngoba uhlakaniphile he will deal with that. So I'm fine with Unel Tovi. I'm fine with Unel Tovi. At that time, I'm not fine with Unel Tovi esingamfaka manje kule PSL.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, coach, the final team.
Okay, Masilela, it's fine. Sangweni Mabizela Tau, how we pick for Yamile. Hayi imnandi ngapha. Ningomasha alone there, I'm very much comfortable. Alende, yes. Hey, Litsolinyane ngamkhipha kodwa. Ngamkhipha. Tau, Katongo, Teko Mudisi. Hey, this team is sharp, mfethu. Isharp. Let's Olunyane nje kuphela ngamkhipha lapha.
Ungafaka bani in the place of Lusulene, coach?
Looking at him, mhlambe uNingomasha obviously can win ama-battles laphayana alone. Alende more creative. Ngibona ngathi they more of a duplicate boy-two banoLitsolinyane, but Alende maybe just above kancane intelligence of decision making yakhe and passing and joining to create numerical advantage is very good. Uyakwazi ukusondela lapha and it can make the team to play kalula. So mhlambe ngibona kuyi-duplicate noLitsolinyane. So mhlambe I can go for a difficult one.
Would you want a more attacking midfielder or more defensive one?
More attacking because Alende will play very close to Ngomasha ukulanda amabhola and make the team play and also add ngaleso sikhathi, not all the time. So mhlambe you will need someone manje also if Ukatongo moves, I need to look at my spaces that are left by Ukatongo so you can have numbers going forward.
Oh, Malome Kutse says Usirero.
Serrero is fine. Yes, yes. I can go for Serrero. Someone in Giona is because if you're using someone who's a lot behind, he must have a much interest striker because he's a hidden striker. I said that. So he's a second striker. So you would expect someone who is capable of scoring. So take on the right, on the left, they can both score Katongo and also Serrero. Yeah, I can do with that. But this team, I wish I could support them.
I just wanted to give Ukutsa a chance to defend his team. Ile yokuqala.
Mqeqeshi. No, abakutshelanga ukuthi lama team adlala against each other and lama team our entire PSL since 96. Bayakuthengisa mqeqeshi, bakubhayizisa la bantu.
Maraskona, now I'm a team coach. If you were to pick one, which one would you take? Gule 5.
No, let him pick. This is
not the last
5,
one.
please.
This was the first one. This was the first one.
The last one mfethu iyona nganama ngathiwa nginike ithuba lokuthi ngiyicoach I stand a chance of getting something.
Lutwile, guys, I won. Lutwile.
That's your
You have
team,
to
the
give all
last
the,
one.
all the top
That's
5
my
in
team.
order, man.
Yeah, in
Top
order.
5 in order. Yes.
Well, you only won because it's your show. Or since I got motor, this is my
No, but
team.
Let's
This
give
is cool
coach.
team.
Let's give
But
coach
Kumo, I
the
didn't know.
opportunity, guys.
Kumo. I didn't know for good team. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Omule, this is Kumo's team. Bartman, after Ate. After this is Abudu Kumo, Arveli, the old school. You were influenced, my brother.
Let's let the coach list this top 5. I wanna see something.
Oh.
I want to go to the Salang, you think Mujil.
Coach, let's see. Well, are you fine with giving a top 5?
Okay, Angithi, this is the top 5 going down or start with number 5.
Maqale ngo 5, coach.
No, we know one. We know one. Let's team start from 120 because we know one.
Okay. Number 2, ngababani, coach?
Okay, show me the other.
It's
second
this
last?
one, second last night. And then
This one, yaga top on the right will be the last one.
and then this one, coach. The old school.
Old school. I give this one as number 3.
Okay. And then Partman Mailula.
Okay, Angithi, I do have number 5. I do have number 3. This one will be number 4.
Number 4. So that means this one then is number 2. So in order.
This one is number 2.
In order. It's going to be, wait, let me just write it down quickly. 4, and then 5, agent. Okay, so number 5, agent. Unfortunately, no medals, agent. Kadala, mar. Kadala. Number 4 is Ukumo. Number 3, Ubelile. Number 2, Kikutso, who won it the last time we did it. And then number 1 is me. There we go. But guys, no. One day, coach, we're going to make you pick one because I think your perspective, Yako, having played with some of these guys, is a bit different to us.
Yeah, no stress. No stress. But let's do it next time.
No, coach, thank you so much, coach. How are things, coach? Go PSL, go Richards Bay. How are you finding it?
So far, so good, my brother. I think it's just a matter of trying to work hard and dig deep in terms of
Mm,
making sure we find the team in a decent position. It does
mm,
have the
mm,
potential, I must say. I
mm,
think if there's one exercise that I did to myself before taking the decision of coming to Richards Bay, which is something I didn't do when I went to Cheaper. I think the influence in my mind was more based in I left Golden Arrows and I wanted a change away
mm,
from KZN.
mm,
So it was
mm,
based on that, but I
mm,
didn't get deeper into AMA specifications of looking at the team as to how do they play, looking at my philosophy and what I believe in.
mm,
So I think that's the mistake that I made. When I'm talking about the mistake I did at Cheaper
mm,
in terms of decision, it's based on that, not the
mm,
club itself. The club is professional and I was treated very well there. But
mm,
I
mm,
know some
mm,
people didn't understand that.
mm,
But when coming to Richards Bay, I think I look at the team as to how do they play, and when you look at their run last season, you could see that they've won a lot of games, and they cannot
mm.
be a bad team overnight.
Yeah.
I think it's just a matter of time where we just need to focus on their psychological aspect in terms of
Mm,
making sure that they believe in themselves. And
mm,
as youngsters, I think we've got the potential and the hunger to do well. I enjoy working with Abafana, Abasalambile, Abafana who wants to make names for
mm,
themselves.
mm,
So it's just a matter of time, but we will definitely change things, working hand in hand with Kaitano. And I think he welcomed me very well.
mm,
I think sometimes you find it very difficult when you come to someone and you find that he is not that much transparent. Maybe he's got insecurities
mm, mm,
issues, but it's
mm,
not like that. It's just an open person, open book,
mm,
someone good to work with. So I'm sure if we are facing the same direction, we will definitely deliver for the club
mm,
and do well in terms of finding ourselves in
mm,
a better position come end of the season. But we
mm,
also have the task ahead. A chance of also or winning, maybe to go to the finals in the Black Label. It's not
mm, mm,
specifically focusing on the cup, but
mm,
if we are saying we are dealing with the psychological aspects, it simply means we need to have that winning mentality. So
yeah.
because we've got the task ahead of us this weekend, so it's not about saying, hey, this is the first priority, but we need to win so that we can align or adjust our mind going for our next game in the league. So the
Mm,
winning mentality must always be there. So
mm,
I would
mm,
say
mm,
so far, it's not going to be easy.
mm.
We'll have to work very hard.
Coach, did you have a hand in the way that Richards Bay played versus the Pirates? Because there was a lot of you speak about the psychological side. The team seemed a lot more confident.
Yes, I think we did well, even though we could have done better.
Mm,
But we did well because I think I've seen Ibinama comment on social media, other people saying maybe we were too defensive on the day.
mm,
But I also understand that part because when you look at the team has lost so many games. So
mm,
obviously, the first step for you before you can even try to focus on winning the game, your defensive structure has to be in the highest order
mm, mm,
because you are trying by all means not to concede.
mm,
So I think maybe they are right at some particular time we were in a low block, but we had few chances where we were trying to come out with a counter attacks and a
that first 10
transition.
minutes, coach, that first 10 minutes. Yo,
We could have scored in that first 10
yo.
minutes, but yeah. So I think it's just to balance the two. I'm approach my games are fun. You were playing against a Pirates that you took out of the cup. So obviously they were also coming gun blazing in terms of a revenge. So
Mm,
we knew very well that they would come at us. But Abafana did very well. Defensive structure was top class. That's why we frustrated the Pirates for the
mm,
better
mm,
part of 90 minutes.
mm,
So
mm,
that
mm,
point was very, very much important. Could have
mm,
been a cherry on top, maybe getting three,
mm,
because we were playing at home, but we were very much happy with the point and
mm, mm,
still
mm,
looking
mm.
forward to improve in terms of our offensive play.
Oh, no, no, coach. I think Agent wants to ask a question.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask two questions actually. The first one is a bit longer. I wanted to ask you, coach, that I saw was the first 10 or 20 minutes where your team played aggressive, and pushed the Pirates' defense there. And after that, it kind of went down. So I hear you mentioning mentality. Is it a mental thingy or is it a physical thing? And if it's a physical thing, how important does the AFCON break there play for you? And if it's possible to have players reach that level of physicality to sustain that kind of pressure for 90? And
Yeah.
on the last question, I don't know if I asked that one first or I wanted to ask the second one.
Let me answer this one, then you can have a question again. Are you fine with that?
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay. I don't think maybe it was the matter of the physical part in terms of our team. The team is not bad physically, but I must admit that obviously in a game situation, when you invest more time in your defensive structure, you might struggle going forward. I think we try by all means to be as compact as we can as a team in terms of trying to force Pirates into areas where we feel Uguti they are not strong there. And in football, there's only three ways of attacking. It's either they go through us, or they go around us, or they go over us. So unfortunately, you cannot maybe choose those three options. You can only choose one, and you have to sacrifice one. So in our situation, we tried to okay, let them not play over us and not play through us in the midfield, because we know very well that they are good Uma combination and also adding numbers going forward to create numerical advantage. So we're forcing the Pirates to go on the sides, because we know very well ukuthi mhlambe when it comes to crosses and diagonal balls, they are not the strongest. So maybe we invested more time in our defensive structure than our outlets, which were our wingers were to, and also maybe a leading striker. I think the energy to go forward was not there ngendlela esifuna ngayo, because we invested more defensively. So I think we demanded a lot in terms of going forward. But when you look at maybe our defensive line or the structure, it was in a low block, as everyone is saying. So I wouldn't falter the boys in terms of that, but I think njengoba ngisho ngithi the approach are not the same. That doesn't determine ukuthi the next game that we're gonna play, we will also struggle going forward. So it was just a strategy and an approach towards Orlando Pirates at that particular time.
Okay. I think the last one for me is, I think it's more of a general question as opposed to Richards Bay, the Natal Boys specifically for me. I think I'm kind of struggling with the mentality issue of players. I don't know if it's a mentality issue or it's I don't know how to put it, but I don't know. Maybe we'll find a word for it. But looks like teams, not just small teams, turn up for the so-called big games, and then they kind of drop the level. I don't want to say small teams only, because even other big teams, they play well against the so-called bigger teams, and against the smaller ones, looks like the level drops. Is it an issue of mentality of the players, or is it that sometimes tactics from from you coaches? Because sometimes like the level drops too much when other teams are playing, and not that bad actually.
Yeah. No, I think it's about the mentality out here. But also I will need to understand ukuthi mhlambe our teams are not the same. When we're talking about a team that dominates with our youngsters, I'll make an example. Mhlambe at Richards Bay, we have about 6-7 players who are coming from ABC Mutepe. And those boys who told Mhlambe, they were good when they were playing there. So when it comes to this level, you will need abantu ba adjust into the setup. also need players who will be able to be coachable. So that sometimes players are not the same. There are players who can mhlambe adjust very quick, but players also mhlambe will take time ukuthi akwazi ukuthi abe kule level esithi sifuna ukuthi abe kuyo. So I think it's all in the mental aspect where you find ukuthi players wona personally are strong kangakanani mentally, because i-level esidlala kuyo it's the highest level in Africa, if I may say so. So everyone wants to come and play in the PSL. So if you find abafana abancane that you have to mhlambe integrate and align them ukuthi mhlambe babe as professional as one would like. So it's not an easy thing. You have to work very hard in making sure ukuthi mhlambe babanjalo. So sometimes you will find players rising, as you were saying, ukuthi they will rise when they are playing against some big teams, and that's very true. Because as coaches, we know very well when you're playing against big teams, there's not, you don't invest more with coaching that much, because abafana, they want to prove themselves. Mhlawumbe abanye, they want to prove themselves because they want to see themselves playing for the big teams. So ezinye izinto ziba mhlawumbe motivation to them automatically without even impact yaka coach. So maybe that can be on the day sometimes be advantage for us ukuthi the team will do very well. Sometimes mhlawumbe ngaba i-downfall where someone will want to do too much and find himself kungahlangani anything. So that's why I say mhlawumbe mentally you need to be very strong while we play. Be ambitious ukuthi okay, I want to play for a big team one day, but lokho akungakuphazamisi ukuthi mhlawumbe igame yakho ibe affected ngaleso sikhathi. So more than anything else in football, I think if you are able to manage abafana and try ukuthi mhlawumbe uku-align umqondo wabo, then things will be much better.
Coach, can I ask you just a general question on top of that? Why is Nganama superstar anymore? Like, is there room in football for superstars the way best Nama superstars back in the day? People who put teams on their back, people who might not. Sometimes you sacrifice for the others. So Tina will defend a bit more. Is there any room in football for that anymore? Will we ever see a superstar again?
I think i-problem enkulu esinayo mhlambe nathi as coaches yabo, that I must admit. Okay, one, i-football iyahluka because football changes almost every day, bafowethu. When you look at a player, I'll make an example, a silly example yokuthi when you look at how Teenage Dladla was playing, and you look at now players wamanje, they are not doing it in the sense of Teenage Dladla. But when you look at Teenage Dladla, you find that Teenage Dladla, as much as he was skillful, he was pacey, going forward, attack and but bengalphasi ibhola, masiba honest. Teenage Dladla will dribble maybe 3-4 players and stuff like that, and you will be considered as a star, with a special player, because he could do something that other people bangakwazi ukuthi bayenze. But in football njengoba ngisho ngithi iyashintsha almost every day. Now it's just a matter of inches or seconds. Sometimes you find yourself early with a second, or you are maybe late with a second. So we're trying to balance the two, where we just need a flowing game, constructive football in terms of us to find ourselves playing to score, to create scoring opportunities. So there are a lot of things in JS corner is affected, because making another example, Oscar, I like to use Oscar Ngobese the way ngakhona. But now if we have someone who's in the 360 Oscar Ngobese manje, when wingers are making runs, strikers making a run and stuff, you find yourself delaying play. Not that you are not special, but I think i-awareness determines ukuthi football fanele udlale kanjani manje. If you are alone and you know ukuthi I can turn here, there is no one, you will take the ball, turn and challenge the space udlale. But if there's someone who's behind you, you are forced to pass it. ibhola back so that you cannot lose the ball. So I think indlela mhlambe esekudlalwa ngayo manje i-force ukuthi ama-players abe very limited. But mhlawumbe abantu are still have an advantage ama-players ama-wingers where you find ama-players afana nabo Pule, given whether uPule lo sekuchief noma uPule oku-Pirates noma ubani as a winger ukuthi you can express yourself but try not to have one dimension when approaching a fullback. You must not be predictable. So I think indlela ibhola ekudlala ngayo esiyenza ukuthi ama-players wethu abe very limited when they can give more.
And the reason why I'm asking, coach, is because it also feels like Senama personality on the pitch. Like it feels as though, like now we're just playing this game where we were picking these old players. From defender to the front. It felt as though back then people had a personality. They were characters on the pitch. But now it's almost as though a textbook type of thing where everybody does similar things and nobody really stands out.
Yeah. No, that's true. I also agree. Ibhola lethu is football veg. The reason why I'll make an example nje ukuthi even the team that is loved by everyone, mhlawumbe abayithanda Man City, but when you look at them, they are playing ama-basics. So it's either one touch or two touches, maximum 3 touches or 4. So not more than that, but they are playing beautiful football because they are sharing ibhola, but they are also doing lento engishilo ukuthi constructive play. When you are playing, why are you playing? Mhlambe, when you have patience, why are you having patience? I think those are the things that our players need to understand. When we keep the ball position, it's not just for fun, it's not just for PlayStation, but we are just waiting for the right moment for us to exploit our spaces, because football is about spaces. So if you don't get our spaces to operate, then you are bound to have problems. That is why you see Mtambo Sundowns or Arrows starting a ball from the back, or Cape Town City, because I think if you are where we want to go, then it's a problem, because you find your goal mouth and you are close to your goal mouth, then we can't come there. So we will try to spend time up, try to draw opposition would come to us, Matota, with a stolen more spaces just behind you. So while we have that patience, I think that's the right time for our players to express themselves. Sometimes you will play against some teams who will be very stubborn in giving you a space. So you will only rely on the individual brilliance in terms of saying, hey, Matot, these people are very stubborn, but our players who are skillful, you will encourage them. Take one to one-on-one because you are good with that. So some will force your players to go to. So this is not taken away, but you must know the right time what to do it, so that you can eliminate a opponent. Because if one a winger right eliminator he left back, it's a plus for us because already says create a numerical advantage. So if there are 5, Tinas is about 6. If there are 4, Tinas is about 5. So there are chances for us to get scoring opportunities.
And coach, I also wanted to just find out, while I have you, just last question. Why is it that it seems from the outside, and maybe from a coach's point of view, you can give us a bit of knowledge here. Why does it seem sometimes that coaches take so long to change a game, or so long to correct a mistake? Like, for example, I'll just use Iswalos, not to say that it was a mistake, but they tried to clear from the back. I think it was a lot. And then almost 7 or 8 times they were caught out, but the change didn't come. From a coach's point of view, what influences those type of things that maybe we want to change things now, but then maybe there's something else a coach is seeing?
Yeah. With what mina engilivela kuyo is that the only time I will never change is when something is working for us. So if something is working for us, I will never change from that. But I think if we refer to a game, yes, Swallows, I think Mhlambe, I'm free to comment after what Steve Kompela said. I was just looking at the interview. He's one person, Mhlambe, who just believe in something, and irrespective of having personnel for that or not, but he just want to see team yakhe mhlambe playing ngale ndlela le afuna ngayo, which is good. But mhlambe it is affected ngoba vele when you look at the Swallows, they are making a lot of mistakes, but they are lucky sometimes they are not punished. I think they've made a mistake when they were playing against Richards Bay in Dobsonville, where keeper started and then it ended up hitting upright, back pass. Yeah. So it was nearly an own goal, or mhlambe someone could have pressed bese bayakora. So it's not into mhlambe yenzeka manje, but I think it's work in progress for Steve. It's just that Steve has balls in terms of making sure, irrespective of what, I want to see this happening, and it's just a matter of time. Yeah, mhlambe, until they master it. But in that process, I don't want to lie. In that process, they will suffer a lot because I think indlela bona abaychoosile ukuthi this is how we want to play. So maybe if he's lucky, they will adapt very quick entweni ayifunayo, but kuzobe kukhona ama-mistakes amaningi azoba lapho, but I cannot take away mhlambe the philosophy or indlela yena uSteve afuna ukudlala ngayo. It's good, but sometimes ke sizosuffer from izinto that mhlambe thina sicabanga ukuthi zingasiza ngaleso sikhathi, only if the thing is not yet mastered.
Coach, do you sometimes find yourself? I remember Coach Desiree Ellis. Ati, sometimes she gets sucked into the game and she feels every kick and everything, and maybe Agazboni, or maybe the changes don't come to her mind because she's so deep in the game. Do you sometimes have that as a coach?
Yes, you do, sir. You do. I think that is why it's very important to have a proper setup, your technical stuff. I always say this thing, Yoguchi. If you are a coach, mhlambe a former player, you are a true reflection of what you were when you were playing. So Ukano will always have that offensive mind because he was playing as a striker and behind the striker. So when you balance your technical stuff, you need to make sure that there is someone mhlambe who was good as a midfielder and someone who was good as a defender, so that you can balance the equation. So if you are a head coach, you might find Uji, when you stand up Lapayan and you are coaching, but there are things cover zonke because it's too much. You cannot slaughter the cow alone. So you will need with a different dimension in terms of helping you. So if I look at Ukaitano Tembo, I would see he's a true reflection of a defender because of what he was, because he was a defender. So he will invest more time with defensive structure because he doesn't want to concede, which is good. But because the same corner, I must just try to fit in my weaknesses work in the offensive play and try with the create scoring opportunities. So we are trying to complement each other because Namangiko good defensively, he will fit in there. If he's not good, then I will fit in there. Then the team will definitely have a balance. But yeah, she's in Dugula Payana. Once you are a head coach, you have so many things in your mind. So you need umuntu next to you who also was which have an impact that will benefit the club.
I know, Coach Mina. There's those things that I wanted to ask you. That I want to ask whenever when you come on, Mina. I want to know from the coach's view. But as my fans, we complain about a lot of the stuff, but maybe we don't realize Guti masongenile lapha. It's a completely different world than watching it on TV.
No, it's very, very difficult space to be. I don't want to lie. If you are a coach, you are always under pressure. Starting the beginning of the season, then pressure. The only time is when we off season, then you can enjoy impilo yako. But once the season starts, you are always under pressure. You win a game, you are under pressure to win a game. You lose a game, you are under pressure to do better and win the game. You play a draw, you are under pressure, you must win the game. So winning is always the name of the game. So that brings the pressure all the time. If you are winning a game or two, then you still need to be consistent to win another game going forward. So it's not a nice space to be. Honestly speaking, I was thinking nje ngitshela uma wengane yami ngithi intwana yami ithanda ibhola kakhulu yabo, and I was trying by all means ngoba isigele efunda kuso they are not entertaining so ngathi
Yeah.
uzongenela ezinye izinto mhlambe yabo, but ama-genes, he's got my genes, so he's playing with development ye-super sport right now, so I can't, there's nothing I can do with that, but nge-wish yami nje ukungamboni ukuthi abe kule setup ye-football, because I know ukuthi this is a difficult one, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do. If Alexander is doing well, I think he scored 5 goals into nami ngakaze ngiyenze ngisadlala, so I saw ukuthi he might be very special player.
No, coach. Actually, coach, mawubukela ibhola, do you find fun in it or do you watch it as a coach? Like mawubukela ama-game nje, do you sit down and uyaqala nje uya-analyze ukuthi hey man, lo umelana. Do you just watch? Can you still watch for fun? As you say.
I was watching for fun before, I must be honest. But I've changed. Mentality has changed. I'm no longer watching football for fun. Mhlambe I must give credit to into mhlambe engishintshile mangiba honest. If you remember a game that we played against Sundowns just out of the season, I think that's the game that we lost. We were doing very well and then we lost to Sundowns. I've done so many things. Looking and watching on the day, I was even looking at the warm-up Sundowns. How do they do things? Different from us and special. So I think from that day, because that's when I understood Uguti. The reason is Sundowns ishintsha abadlali almost mhlambe each and every game they will change personnel. Why are they doing that? I know they've got it's quite a school, but what is the reason behind that? And I find out they do analysis yabo, and when they do analysis, analysis just to look at the golden arrows in but they get into details. That is why they will change the personnel, because they will use someone who is mhlambe how can I put it? Umuntu ozofita into what they need. If they look at the Golden Arrows on that game, which Golden Arrows has short players, so Golden Arrows may be struggling set plays. So they will definitely go for people who are strong in that. So the analysts they are always checking the disadvantage here to disadvantage and try to fit into lento leyo. So that made me especially yesterday I was watching Stellenbosch here because we are playing Stellenbosch. So I don't just watch Jack Pella, but I need to see strong points and also my weaknesses. How can we avoid them from hurting us? But how can we benefit also my weaknesses? Because as much as they play well consistently, so they are winning games, but they do have my weaknesses. So how do we exploit our weaknesses in order for us to have joy on the day? So akusasi into nje ngiyibukela nje noma kanjani, but and I'm open-minded. I always want to learn. When I was watching you ngilalela abantu bakhuluma, ngibuka abantu baplace squad teams lapho, I'm learning 1 or 2 things, and I may not come back and say, hey, lento mfethu ngayithola la yabo, but something engicabanga ukuthi mhlambe ingaba relevant at that particular time mangabe mhlambe something.
I know, Coach. Thank you so much, Coach, for joining us. Thank you for giving me the win, actually.
But honestly, if I knew kahle clear ukuthi leyathi beyakabe ngenguguy mfana, bengizoyisusa nje ngamabomu.
Mara ngikwenzeni coach engaka? Phela team yami yashisa nje.
Honestly, that's why ngithi winile, but abantu abahostayo, you try by all means with let me encourage you ngenayo. I-host kanjalo simshaya ngathi asimboni.
Dala bangshaya, coach, just by the way, Dala. Wabona, every time we played this game, I come last. So at least one day, ngewine nami.
I am not stressed, but it is happy it's because I think I'm very strong.
No, thank you so much, Coach. We must set aside some time properly because I see Lama comments in, man. I'm sure a lot of people want to speak to you, and I always love speaking to coaches because, Tina, I'm at home in front of a camera. I watch games. Guti Nenzani, Monday to Friday, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, what problems you have, what things you face, Aswazi. So it's always nice to have somebody who goes through that and can explain some things to us.
No problems. Anytime. As I'm saying, it's not one-sided. When especially when you have people with panel who are talking football. I'll make an example. Some time ago, maybe two seasons ago, I was just talking to someone who is not even a coach, who is just watching football, and we were talking. And I've learned something out of Lo Mutlo because he mentioned something like at the transition. When we talk about the transition, Tina, we expect with the transition it's from maybe defense to attack, a half unit. And he's saying even with 18 area opposition, once you win a ball, it's a transition because you didn't have the ball, now you have the ball. So leyo nto yangenza ngaba open-minded with him. Lo muntu show something which is very powerful. Players they think with transition, you must wait for the right moment. The transition, it will happen only when abantu are taking us, mhlambe, final leg yabo. But it can happen in normal group. So I'm trying to say with listening to abantu, you are bound ukuthi ngisho umuntu angeke umuntu akhulume ngebhola akhulume ama-points awu-10 and don't mhlambe get 1 or 2 izinto ezingakusiza going forward. Yabo, if it's football, you are bound to learn something out of it.
I know. Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you so much for joining us. Sengizoyivala mina. Ngiyazi ukuthi now you go live, so you must go live again so you can listen to you also.
I will, but okwamanje ngisamile kancane njengoba ngingena nje la ngingena because obviously izinto uyaziyeka zibe khona but ziyafade kancane. So I don't want to do my lives just because people must maybe attack me or question my decisions wami because they are not in my shoes at that particular time. Even if I take a decision, I will never take a decision enganawo umqondo. I've got a family that is looking after me. So I need to make sure that when I take a decision enomqondo phakathi ngisuke ngicabanga. So but the abantu, because when we talk about things, we don't go deeper into izinto because we must always appreciate even the former teams wethu esiwasebenzelile. I haven't worked for my teams amakhulu kakhulu. When you look at me, it's only Arrows and Chipa as a TD, and now I'm at Richards Bay as a senior coach. It's only 3 teams. But one thing naye ngayithandi futhi mhlambe from abantu bethu bangakithi mhlambe South African football lovers, when it comes to this so you would look at, sorry to mention names, but you look at abo Ends Middendorp ukuthi or ends they resign anytime Buma teams and whatsoever. Last time he resigned, I was listening, looking at my comment to Abantu, but he was only getting congratulations. He will help the team and stuff like that, just because Mklambe is an outsider. But if it's you, a local coach, then you will get people criticizing you. Why women Payana when they don't even know what is the reason? Because as a person, you need to grow. As much as you are doing well, but you also need a challenges and because you are also ambitious. It might be growth okay, a new environment will do for me, or financially I'm not growing, let me try somewhere so I can grow. So they need to be supportive to whatever that you do. We will never take our decisions njoba ngisho ukuthi singacabanganga ukuthi yini ezoba right. And fortunately enough, I must also be thankful ukuthi in the previous 2 decisions that I've made, I was lucky with okay, I made a decision and then I get an offer very quick. Yeah, well, so I must appreciate that mhlawumbe ukuthi khona abantu who can see mhlawumbe ukuthi if I'm in the setup, I can have an impact in the setup there. So yeah, but yeah, that's why I wasn't doing on my life kakhulu because I was avoiding lezo zinto ukuthi abantu you find abantu baku-attack-a
Yeah.
abanye bathi akazazi ukuthi ufunani. How can ngingazazi ukuthi ngifunani when I've got responsibilities ahead of me and people looking after me? So yeah, mhlawumbe into
No, no.
enjengaleyo.
I know, Coach. I understand fully. No, it's that type of thing, Coach Pelai. You know how immediate it is as well. That's why whenever you come on, I like to speak about coaching things because I feel like you are a valuable resource in terms of us understanding, you know. So into the other stuff is not necessarily what we want to do here. As you've seen, we mostly speak about football. But yeah, Coach, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, sir. You are always available in life, so I will join now and then. But also, if I'm here all the time, so I will have to tell you and see which ones are going. But a good show that you have, that's why I always try to participate. I think it's very informative in terms of football and abantu to interact in football. You learn one or two. So good luck going forward. You are doing very well, sir.
Thank you, Coach. You must tell me, Coach Moya Tema again.
Definitely. I want you back now to break. The last game after your try. Yeah, but I was there. I was 2-3 weeks back. I was there when I went to the. Yeah, I was there.
Okay, Coach. I'm Marathon Coach. Thank you so much, Coach. Now we're ngivale ngoba khona abantu bangimele ngapha erumini my family. Dala bangimamele.
Okay, I no stress.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Coach. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I'm going to close it there. Wonderful. You see, it's so great to have our coach who come on and speak to us. I've always been thankful for Coach Kanu because Coach Kanu gives us perspective. But it's nice to have somebody who speaks to us. Thank you to the guys who took part in the draft. I am going to put the draft results up. I'm going to put them up. And I'm going to put them on Facebook and people are going to vote for them. And we'll see if I get the win there as well. I'm going to be back later. 7:30. We're going to be watching the Mamelodi Sundowns and Supersport game together. If you have not followed, please follow. All three pages, the TikTok one, the Facebook one, and the YouTube page. Also, if you want to join our WhatsApp group, that's where we speak the most. On that platform, it's 20 Rand a month on YouTube. So subscribe and then click join. For 20 Rand, you'll get access to the WhatsApp group and you'll also contribute towards keeping this up. We still have rents, we still have things to pay. So because I want to do this thing full time and full on and everything, it's getting harder to upkeep like that. So if you can contribute a little bit there. But yeah, guys, 7:30, we'll see each other again. Thanks again, Coach.